I will find another next time. Catch it. Something insignificant. Hi. Yeah. I'm doing demon voices.
Hello everyone, welcome back. No time to waste, let's just get in. Her hands cruised south, kneading and clutching greedily. Her legs were draped around his waist. A force overtook her. A hunger.
Here comes the farmer's gun. This is
What?
the worst. That is the worst euphemism for dick ever.
Well,
Here comes the farmer's gun.
I was
Pew,
gonna
pew.
say, when we were making fun of Wujem's name, I was like, Gilly is bringing out his Gilly monster, so it could be worse.
No, Gilly Monster is not as bad as this because at least Gilly Monster sounds like a pet name that actually is endearing. This the far like I get it. It's supposed to be related to the Run Rabbit Run or whatever, but holy shit.
Uh, she
Here
tried to ignore the
comes-
growing coldness in Wujem's eyes. She tried to ignore the way her body moved on its own.
Run, rabbit. Run, rabbit, run.
Her hands found the clasp of his trousers and she undid them. Quickly now. Quickly. She clutched his hardness, moving her hand up and down. Catherine's mouth salivated. He bit on her shoulder. She felt more of his teeth than his lips on her body. Catherine scolded herself for being aroused. Her mounting terror only served to aggravate her urges.
Also, don't kink shame yourself. Pro tip.
She wanted this. I want this. She was hungry. I am hungry. She heard the man snicker. Ew. 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 This is totally ruining a moment.
I'm done. I'm done. Okay. LP over. I'm done. Alright, sorry, okay. He wants his farmer's pie. I can't take this seriously. Farmer's pie? Just. Ugh.
It's making me feel a little less awkward, so okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
guess
it.
yeah. Is this the comedic relief? It's like even if you're going with that, like,
Mm.
why? This is like sex. Like this doesn't make sense because this is how like a 6-year-old might describe sex if they actually understood sex, which probably no 6-year-old does, even ones that have experienced trauma. So I don't know what this is. What does this represent? I am confused.
Maybe it's going somewhere. Let's see.
Okay. So don't stand idly by. Run, rabbit, run.
He entered her without warning. Catherine gasped. The shiver was from both pleasure and fear, a dangerous mix. But it was cruel. There was no warmth, just cold, hard greed. And yet she couldn't help but want him. She pushed her hips to move with him. She wanted to please him. Slowly at first, savoring the warmth of this new territory. Then faster, keeping a steady pace. Catherine's voice kept in time. Her breaths were high and hot. With their every movement, Catherine felt her energy wither away Yep, looks like. Yep.
Incubus.
A heady, nauseous feeling of malady was clawing at her. What was missing? What was taken away? She didn't know what was gone until it was. The final scream of protest died in her mind, the last that was left of her lucidity. The urge to escape left. No more reasons to stop. Catherine moaned.
Farmer gets his pie.
Stop? No, I must not stop. Why did I even think that? What if he'd hate her? It was an agonizing thought. She had to give him more. More. His eyes observed her with cold amusement. Catherine touched his chest in reverence. His eyes were cold, but his body was like fire. Oh, that's a really pretty image. In her mind's eye, he had started to become something else. A winged creature engulfed in flame. Both hot, cold, and magnificent. Both beautiful and terrible. Both dark and light. At times she would be on the bed with a man she might remember as one she once loved. Other times she would be floating, suspended on a dark chasm of flesh. There was a creature with her, somebody she both loathed and adored. Sometimes there were two people. Sometimes there was only him. Only him. The woman called Catherine didn't exist. She was merely an extension of his mind. Soon all of her would be gone, little by little, disintegrating to be a part of him forever.
This is marriage. Ha. Da, 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 da. I'm. No, don't worry about getting married, kids. It's fabulous.
Catherine screamed. She came again with that thought. Oh, bliss. She was prepared to give everything to him. It didn't even seem a worthy sacrifice to lay at his feet. But no, all he asked for was her heart. That small, pathetic thing. It had always been his anyway. She gave it gleefully. He was so generous and considerate, benevolent, fair. She savored his fullness inside her body. She worshipped him. He was her god. Please want me. Please find me pretty. She craved his love above anything else, above fear and confusion, above the mourning at something precious lost. Love me, please. Love me, she begged. I'll do anything for you. Anything?
Anything.
His lips did not move save for a smile. The words simply dropped in her head, echoed, and took root. Catherine's eyes lost their glimmer. Anything.
Then tell me again. I want to hear it. Do you love me, Catherine?
Her name on his lips was the only reminder of her former self. I do. I love you. I love you so much. With these words, she felt him stiffen inside her. He moved faster, aroused by her devotion to him. A wave of fire burnt her lips as their mouths entwined. His passion heightened, his back arched. Sweet beaded on his forehead and traced his temple. What a wondrous sight. He was ice beginning to thaw, a sun on the verge of eclipse. His coldness replaced by a radiating heat that melded and fastened her to him like fire with metal. She felt another orgasm threaten her insides.
Really? Do you really love me?
Yes, she screamed. Yes. The candle fizzled out. Beneath the depths of her hazy mind, she was relieved she didn't have to look at his face.
She tastes just like the richest chocolate.
Looks like we have a beating heart back here.
Yeah, that does seem to be what the background has been forming. The finest wine. I can't stop. My whole body shivers with the taste of her. Her breath on my neck. Her fingers scratching at my back. The sounds she makes as I push into her. Her lust gives me sustenance to move faster. To devour her faster. Stop! I knew waiting so long would be worth it. I have been her lover for years, and this flavor is divine. My head spins, my appetite swells. I can't stop. I bind her hands into a tight grip, push them above her head. Her legs squeeze my waist. I can feel her excitement mounting with her helplessness. I lick my lips in delight. I haven't breathed so deeply for a long time. You're taking too much. Her love is exquisite. It is laced with anger, reverence, disappointment. Pain, memories, all different relishes and morsels melded into one. Stop it! Her love is a delicacy. You're destroying her. I can't stop myself. I haven't tasted this kind of love for so long. Flirtations and physical attraction can only get me by for so long. I was going to wait. There is a waning in her love, confusion, doubt, but that helping of guilt tinged the flavor perfectly. I must feed now. Her love is the most perfect tonight. My body wants her. I couldn't stop now, even if I wanted to. Liar. And I almost let you escape. To save her. I almost ran away. I love her. I love her. And tomorrow? Maybe. What will become of her? I will find another. Next time. Catch it. Something insignificant. Hi. Yeah. Doing demon voices. Sorry. Jezebel Pepper, stop by for a moment in the middle of me doing awkward incubus ranting. Um, I'm making full use of my throat being bad. Back to the quality entertainment.
That's what it is.
Sorry. I want to relish this taste a bit more. No, no. The mounting pleasure in my bones clamps onto my groin.
That's awkward.
You're weird, succubus inside my head. The numbness spreads to my stomach. It is almost painful. It goads me to increase my rhythm, and she follows my lead. Good girl. Good girl. With every move, I feel her love osmose into my other mouth. Let's hope that this is like a metaphysical mouth and not like
yes, I'm pretty sure
like his penis has like a tiny mouth on it. Cause that's weird. I want more. Give me more.
Oh, God. Except since inside her, it'd be more like. Oh, God.
What?
Nothing.
Of course, if it's actually talking, that means it has to be able to breathe. So it would also like have like bubbly, like. Yeah. But this is serious demon talk about my other mouth. My metaphysical. Well, it wouldn't need to osmose into your other. Well.
I think we're thinking too much about this.
Okay, fair enough. She clings to me. Her moans louder. Her bare chest glistens with sweat. She is beautiful. It won't be long now. A final drawing of breath. Do you love me, Catherine? Give me all of your love. All of it. Give it to me. I want it all. It's mine. Mine. Catherine, give me more. I want more. More. More.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Rose stood in front of the door to Catherine's room, her hand raised to knock, but she didn't move. Doubt was creeping into her mind like a spider crawling on the wall. She remembered the feeling of hunger from the night they had kissed, which was very similar to the one we just saw in Gem. So now it makes me... Oh no, that wouldn't be the case. I was gonna say, because, like, she had something very similar happen when she and Catherine nearly got it on. And she fought it back. So now I'm wondering if it's really something specific to Gem, or if it's something that just follows him. And since Catherine was the one it was interested in, when it saw that Rosa was getting there, it latched onto her. I mean, like, that...
Alternate theory.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
based
not
on that.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case at all, but that idea just popped into my head.
Rewind a bit. I think you're onto something. Remember, the name of the game is Cupid. So, whatever it is could be some entity of passion of some sort that
That's true.
is
Cause like
is
I was backpedaling a little bit since the thing it is drawn to mostly is Catherine's love, and that's some. And I'm like, I thought, well, okay, it's not that since she loves Gujem, but then no, she very clearly also has some sort of feelings for Catherine too, and even if they're mostly platonic, it's still a powerful love. So who knows? Who knows? It was both familiar and utterly alien, like an instinct, an urge she hadn't felt for a long time. A shiver ran down her spine at the memory. She's avoiding me, isn't she? She hadn't seen Catherine for a few days since that night. She had been spending a lot of her time alone, locked away in her room. Whenever Rosa saw her in the chateau, she would excuse herself and leave. Rosa never got the courage to push the issue. But days had passed and Catherine's behavior began to worry her even more. Ooh, Joyce, she is selfish just like everyone else. She's probably repulsed by you.
the reality is the second choice is kind of close to the truth. It's just taken in a very negative light. She is bothered by her presence, her existence, what they did. Repulse is,
Very strong.
and it's not even like it's more than just that it's too strong. It's
She was more repulsed by herself than Catherine.
yes. It's loaded with implications that are not correct. I think I'm gonna go for that. That sound good to you?
Yeah, I think that's good too.
Rosa seems to be able to fight back a bit better against Mom, but especially when it's about her. But when it's about, when it's about someone else, she'll sometimes believe Mom.
Yeah. Alright, let's go with that. But we shall leave that decision for next time. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you enjoyed that.
If you really like that, like, comment, and subscribe.
Splat. Splat. Splat blat. It's like the other side had loads of enemies and that was just one blat. It was like, you guys left me to defend this hallway by myself. What was I supposed to do? I tried my best.
He deserves a gold star.
Yeah. That blat was like writing home to its family the day before, like, I've been given a really important job. I'm gonna be a sentry on this really important hallway and I'm guarding the switch. It's amazing promotion. I don't know why nobody else wants to work with me. It's okay, I can handle it by myself. There's never been any intruders in this palace for years.
Oh my god!